Recording. Alright. Everybody watching this video, this is on Astreus. I got this, I did watch in Lowell's at Lance. Him and his buddies built a huge town, and so my wife and I decided to build this little port town with some temples, and then next video go over to the next one, which is even bigger. All building up to Rivendell, which is on this map. Using obviously the Astreus mod, Architect Structures Remastered, a lot of the JVH Deco and Circa Deco, and WAF. So you come in here, we have this wonderful port. I will cruise up in the air here so you can have a good look of it and see where it's at on the map, right below the death pit, which is how I find it by my last death. So we'll go into walking now on the beach. Do have some Xiphos in the water here, specifically because this area is prone to a lot of Spinos for some reason. These nets are from the Clinger, and obviously the western skins on a lot of the beams. I like that western skin a lot. I think it makes good looking wood. Got ourselves a nice little wagon here. I build and my wife decorates. This is the Trime ship mod, which is a really cool mod. You can cruise them around. This here would be the Harbor Master's office. And apparently in ancient Greek times they had computers and printers, which is amazing to me. They were so advanced civilization back then. Got some fish tanks. You know, just a lot of decoration, waterfalls. There's some really cool decorative mods out there, along with the statues. My wife loves to put down statues, put plants on them. This statue I always think is odd looking. I like the discus on fire, but I thought it was kind of strange that the guy's got a big rock coming out of his butt. And we can go up this little path back here to this staircase. All the way up the stairs here. This wonderful path with all these water plants and everything. This is a water mod. It's not the crystal structures one. It turns ceilings and foundations and so on into water. A lot of fun to build all this. It even sounds like water when you walk on it, which is cool. A lot of plant work from my wife. Up here we have the baths, and apparently a PT that wants to take a bath, but it looks like somebody kicked him out. He didn't have his membership card. Really cool hanging baths here with lots of plants, and again with the Clinger frames there and changing things into beams. I kind of went with the royal purple on this one with the Astreus. This bath looks a little dirty. All the dirt collects on that side. But yeah, a lot of fun, cool stuff you can do with the Astreus mod. I do have problems loading it. We're on my wife's game, and we do that so that when I'm done building, she can come in during the day and do the decorating while I'm at work. I'm gonna fly now. We're going to go back down to where we left off before we took the turn by rockin' butt discus guy. This here's a little market. You know, come in here and get all your things that all the Greeks or the Spartans would need. This must be pre or post Peloponnesian War. I'm going to go with post because they got fancy things like computers and cash registers. yourself some narcotics. For some reason, it will not let me turn off the HUD, so you guys will just have to deal with that. A lot of this is VS storage and the JVH. They had pallet jacks back then. That's amazing to me that they had pallet jacks. And made by Clark, too, which has only been around for about 100 years. This is all VS visual storage, which is really cool. I used a lot of GFI codes on this. I didn't build it in creative mode. Just because that's how I was always doing it when we were playing Survival Evolved. Great view out there. We got the angry fish out there protecting it. I love these cranes. They're really cool with their pallets and stuff. Little chicken coop. Little gazebo. It's the R&R. That's the other mod we're using as R&R. And then you can come down here on the lower dock. Usually you can find my wife passed out in this hammock. Right now she's currently running around. These are really cool fire pits too. If you want to make a giant fireplace inside somewhere, you can put these fire pits down. And we're back up here. Continue on down to the big temple. Went really gaudy with this one. Just a lot of, well, what would the Greeks and the Romans do here? My wife has turned it into a museum full of all the creatures and stuff. I hear another animal somewhere. Sounds like another PT. Or are these growling at me? The OD is another really cool one, and when I did this one, I did it so that, you know, this whole thing is a tunnel underneath here. This is the actual water. I don't know how this PT got up here with its green wings and bright purple beak, but it apparently has decided to perch on this little tiny ledge right here, which is okay. Going a little fast. Falling back down. Alright, come around the side of this temple, which, if you notice, I built this temple on the halves. Sometimes I find that doing that is easier when you build something on half a foundation with a pillar, then snap pillars into the next half, and so you can snap your walls to it and everything. Just to make it centered for roof peaks and stuff. Got a nice little fire pit area out here with some modern chairs. So I'm telling you, these Greeks were really advanced with what they did, because that's obviously a gas-fired fireplace. The Thinker, famous statue. Got Ziva and the Jezebel here, which is very pretty green and charcoal gray. Saber-tooth here. Lots of ships here in the harbor. More statues. Coming to this little house here. Usually when we do a place like this, it ends up being fully decorated. The no-fuel generator, the best generator in all of ASA. Build it, put it down, wireless powered everything, no fuel required. The Ark Survival Ascended bed. We got the closet with some clothes in it. You know, in case you're trying to be fashionable. Nice little front porch area overlooking the harbor. Which this spot does have some wonderful views, provided the Spinos stay out of it. Got a wonderful little back patio here with more advanced Greek technologies in the form of a hot tub. Apparently they invented the jacuzzi. Then it was lost to the ages, and we had to rediscover it. Along with glowing umbrellas, and I think they developed the bar as well. Really advanced civilization, the Greeks. I'll tell you what. Got another little house here. This here is our house. So you always have to have a house, even if it's just a cosmetic build that you're doing, just because Want to build, you still have to have a place to stay. Storing all the artifacts. I am R&R Root. Some wonderful Cochlean fish in there. Turkey, which looks absolutely delicious. It's almost Thanksgiving. Wonderful looking kitchens. Decorations, lots of... I love this chess set. I actually want to play on this chess set, but it won't let you. Come upstairs here to the bedroom, which has a foosball table in it, with dodos as the players. Why we have a foosball table in our bedroom, I don't know. My wife doesn't even play the foosball. Nice bed, nice outside area with a pergola here, with a grill, in case we can grill up some steaks. Some loungers. Get out here in the sun. Take you around the outside over here. Got some of the palm trees, which is basically a palm tree and a crop plot, which is pretty cool. Nice little hanging chair. Lots of flowers and everything over the side. Custom painting. Trying to break up everything in Australis. It's always blue roofs. This is where we park our dragons because, well, you always have to have a dragon in Ark. It's just the way of the world. Come up this staircase here that apparently these bushes have decided to grow through. It's very strange when you're in somebody else's world. Sometimes, you know, the rocks you destroy and everything else won't go away. So this here is a lovely little restaurant. Forgot these doors are automatic. A little waiting area with a bar and piano. Again with the automatic doors. Again, it's built into the rock face, which is why the inside is kind of interesting looking. Maitre d', I'll take this bottle of absinthe right here, I guess. Come up to the sitting area. Somebody can bring you some bread and wine, I guess. You're sitting down and waiting for your meal. Nice kitchen with all kinds of foods on it. Stoves. Little inside dining area. My wife's waiting to have dinner with me. Alright, guess I'll have it. I have a problem. I can't get the food to my mouth. It's too far away. My arms are too short. And the chair seems to glitch through my body. And now I'm completely stuck. Which is interesting. Michelle, you might have to pick this chair up. I'm stuck in the floor. Apparently, so are you. Well, there's a wonderful outside area up there. Let me see if I can get to fly. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to pick the ceiling up there. Put that one back down for it. I'll come back and get you at the end of the video, baby. Just hang out. Automatic doors again. And, boy, this is the outside dining area. Piano's awfully loud. Yeah, another really fun pergola up here. These beams, I really like these beams. So anyway, it's the end of the video, and enjoy. Watch the next one.